Hey, Bud Royce here from BRL Guitarworks, the distributor and main dealer for Caparison guitars here. Just here at my workshop, finishing off a Tattoo limited edition Dark Knight for Oztec's Cap from the forum. I figured since I've only got a handful of these ones, and they were probably never going to be making them again, I figured I might also shoot a video and show it off to him and everyone else who is ever looking for one or dreaming of one. So, well, here we go. Let's take the veil off the guitar and have a look at it. So, what we got here is the 2009 limited edition Tattoo Dark Knight. Trying to get some good angles of it right over here. As you can probably see, it actually is no different from a regular tattoo, other than the finish. The finish here was apparently inspired by some Russian architect of some sort. I'll have to check with Mr. Kano about that and see which one he's talking about again. But nonetheless, everything on this one is pretty much stock. It's just been done up with my premium package that I do to upgrade these guitars. In case no one has ever tried one of these things or know much about these are the Tattoo models are really the two humbucker version of their neck through guitar. Basically, it's basically a neck through version of the Dellinger. Nothing too spectacular in terms of features. It's very solidly built. Single volume, tone, coil tapping, and a three-way toggle switch. Very simple in terms of electronics. You can't screw this one up, really. Two PH humbuckers, the PHN and PHR, killer pickup, actually. Shaler Floyd Rose, 24 frets, and, of course, the fancy Caparison through and through logo. This one does sport the ebony fretboard and the clock inlays, which are very cool if I can get a close-up of one without getting some glare. But yeah, as you can see, the fret inlays are all basically the time. Basically, the time represents the fret. And in case this is the first time you're seeing a Caparison, that is one of the cool things about them. With this one, the premium package was done once again, and we've basically gone and rounded off the fret ends. Don't know if you can see it very easily, but the fret ends are actually now ball ends. The fretboard edge has been rounded off just for more of that broken in feel. I have also done the scalped edging on this one. It's kind of hard to tell, but maybe if I can pull it up a little bit closer, you can see that the fret ends, actually just the corners there, you can probably see right over here, it's actually just a little scalloped over it, so it just gives you that extra bit of accessibility and just the extra bit of comfort. On top of that, of course, my usual other upgrades. But here's the back, just because the front is cool and the back is equally as nice. Basically, when Atari does the finishes, he actually sponges the thing, puts a sponge on both sides, so you get an act there. So that basically this square here actually continues on to the other side. The neck is also finished on this one, as you can probably see. And yeah, that's really the guitar. Other upgrades that's not stock on this one, just in case you're wondering, is the larger brass block, great for tone, and the arming adjuster, which has actually been set up for actually it's set up so you can still flutter on it. If you've noticed, these are black springs aren't normal, actually. Typically, you would normally get the regular silvery looking springs, and they do creak a little. And for the last while, I've been looking into a whole whackload of different products to see what else can be upgraded on the majority of guitars. And one of the things that have generally been overlooked have been the springs. Well, these are great. Realistically, nowadays, I usually recommend either going with the ESP tremolo tone springs, so you can run a little bit more, or springs, or just going with the noiseless springs, because ultimately you really don't want that noise. The ESP tone springs really also cut back on the noise, but these ones work a little bit better for noise, but they work with standard tension. I personally like the ESP ones a little bit more, but they're also like $40 for a set. These are probably just $10 for a set of 3, and they work equally as well. They probably work a little bit better if you're not using a set of 9s. This guitar is set up with a set of 11s, and in whole step down dropped. So it's basically drop D down a whole step. But yeah, Zach, if you're watching this video, this is your guitar, and for everyone else watching, this is what a tattoo looks like. And if anyone else watching this video is ever interested in a comparison, do feel free to drop me a line at info@brlguitars.com or give me a call at 416-889-6468, and I'll be more than happy to answer any questions you guys might have. Or, of course, you can always drop by the forum at caparisonforum.com. And until next time, this is Bud Royce from BRL Guitarworks, and yeah, bye-bye.